Luxury, don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. I said that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. Evans now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. He's taking a shot on his first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Ravens force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back-to-back carries here. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll run here on 1st down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. 2nd and 10 now. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Trying again following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans take over as he records his 10th career INT. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of them. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Go ahead. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Titans will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Tracy, set up. Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
From the gun, Levis. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This play goes for 36. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing is Levis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
A 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal at the 17-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Roquan Smith with the pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
1st and 10 from the 41. They kick the running back in motion. Watson on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Right 13, right 13. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Right up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Levis now off the play fake. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the two were not able to reel it in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Levis from the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Ravens will go on offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. We send a man in motion. From the 35 on 2nd down. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Blitz coming here. Jackson rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now with Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Lamar off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Putting a receiver in motion. Lamar out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Hey, mayday.
On the play fake, it's Levis. Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Mike 49. Diamond.
Levis here on first down. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw it. Called in left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Throw complete to Lamb. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Receiver in motion, headed right. Handoff on second and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and the Titans will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jair Alexander with the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fits it through the middle. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. To the house for Tennessee, touchdown! The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. And the extra point is no good, so potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, or maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify on returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
He breaks a tackle, and he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again is Lamar. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Jackson now on 3rd. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. The kick by Shudak is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Kate, he knows those earlier misses could have put them in a very different position in this game right now. But the important thing, well, he saw that one go through the uprights. Maybe starting to build some confidence while this game gets a little bit closer.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Army! Mike 13! Mike 13!
They're going play action. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Brought in near the 10. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, middle! Sit up!
From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
49!
From the gun, Levis. Looking for a target. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
On! Hey, Mike 13! Mike 13!
Shotgun now for Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hand up! Mike 49!
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans push this to an 8-point game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Go ahead. You are X. Ready, shot? You are X.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's knocked free. It's picked up by the Titans. Oh, man, what a big play. That is exactly how they were hoping it would go right up until the end.
Yeah, one of those rare plays where we could give a little hand to both sides. Executed perfectly offensively, beautiful yards after catch. But what about the effort to chase him down?
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead on the turnover. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
13.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 8. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And that one's going to move the chains.
Complete to number 88. A gain of 18 on the play.
1st down throw for Jackson. Flush down now to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans get it back on the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Like 24.
They've got a man in motion.
What?
Levis now on first down. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have likely locked up the win right there. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Titans stretch the lead to 23.
17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Finish that.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Watson. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Watson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, report. Report. Hey.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Got Lamb, and it's complete. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
49's down, 22 Rita. Like 54,
On the play fake, it's Levis. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Levis now off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He's throwing for it! Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And he reaches the end zone on that two-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a two-score game now. Down 15. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. They're set up at the 35 now.
54, Mike 54.
Running this one left. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Diamond!
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's 24 Linda, that's 18 Green. 22 Linda.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Mike 90, Mike, no!
They'll try and punch it in. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Going ground game again here. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Motioning left is their running back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Man in motion here. Watson with third and long. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. They've got first down from the 31. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, it just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Hey, mayday. Here we go.
Back to throw on third down. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead